When I planned my third day in Yangshuo, I had a very specific route in mind based on what I'd seen online. But as it turned out, our day took a few unexpected turns. From realizing the famous 10-mile gallery wasn't exactly what we pictured, to navigating a last-minute schedule change with our hotel, and even a little mishap with our rental scooters, things didn't go exactly to plan today, but it still turned out to be a great adventure. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the fourth video in my Yangshuo series. Before we hit the road, let me show you around the hotel. I personally liked the Banyan Tree a lot because it gives off a very relaxing resort vibe. The rooms are incredibly comfortable, and having peacocks wander around during breakfast definitely stole the show. However, I wanted to give a candid review of the service, which felt just okay, especially when compared to the flawless hospitality we experienced at the Banyan Tree Koh Samui a few months ago, or even our first hotel, the LS Hotel. Our package included a bamboo rafting session embarking from the hotel's private dock. We emailed to ask how we can go about booking the ride. They let us know that the concierge can help with the booking. When we had decided on a time and day for our rafting session, it was then that they told us it was suspended due to licensing reasons. We would really have appreciated a proactive heads up beforehand, as we had to adjust our itinerary around it. If you want seamless service and a perfect location, the LS Hotel from my previous hotel wins. But if you want beautiful luxury hardware, a heated pool, and great amenities, it's Banyan Tree. After breakfast, we headed out to the 10-mile gallery. There, we rented 2 e-scooters for about 30 RMB for 4 hours. You can try to haggle for a full day rate if you have the skills. You do not need to have any kind of license to rent one. We traveled up and down the 10-mile gallery, but it felt incredibly familiar. That's when we realized the LS Hotel was right nearby, and we'd actually been traveling along parts of this road the whole time. The gallery is essentially a long main road with plenty of official stops along the way, where you can buy tickets to enter, but honestly, we didn't find the sites attractive enough to pay the entrance fee. If you've been to any of them and think we missed a hidden gem, definitely let me know in the comments. More importantly, that beautiful, open grassland scenery I had been hoping to find was nowhere to be seen along this main road. After riding up and down searching for it, we finally stopped and asked a staff member at one of the sites. The place we were looking for was actually called ShuangLiuYiDuTing, and it was 45 minutes scooter ride away. A friendly tip if you make this drive: use the restroom before you leave. There are virtually no bathrooms along the way. When traveling in China, be prepared for zero privacy in toilets, especially in very rural areas, where you might find yourself eye to eye or even bum to eye with a neighbor. It's rare, but they do happen. Just a heads up for the shy travelers. The drive itself was beautiful. We found a small opening to walk along a river dam, watched the bamboo rafts drift by, and passed some highly scenic cafes. But when we finally arrived at our destination, it was a bit disappointing only because we went during the wrong season. The lush green grass I had hoped to see was completely dried and brown. If you want that perfect look, you have to aim for spring or summer, though that's always a bit of a gamble with the rain. Overall, the whole journey took about 4.5 hours. To add a little stress to the ride back, we accidentally scratched one of the e-scooters. The scratch was deep and noticeable, and we spent the entire ride back worried about how much we'd have to pay in repair fees. When we returned, the owner noticed it immediately and had a massive frown on her face. Our hearts sank. But then she asked for about 81 or 80 RMB, which is about $11 for the damages. We let out a sigh of relief. At 5 p.m., we arrived at the Romance Park to wait for the 7:30 QianGuQing show. Your ticket gives you access to the park and the show, but frankly, spending 2.5 hours there was way too much for us. The park felt a bit arbitrary, like a random collection of tourist spots. The show itself, though, spectacular. If I only had time for one major show in Yangshuo, I would pick QianGuQing for its pure entertainment value. It has an amazing mix of acrobatics, dancing, and high-tech stagecraft. If you lean towards culture, see Impressions Liu Sanjie. It is much more artistic, cultural, and atmospheric. We grabbed dinner back at Xijie. You can have a look at details of Xijie in my second video, which is day 1. Tomorrow, we're riding the motorized bamboo rafts along the Li River. I'm going to compare that experience to the Yulong River rafting, take you through Xinpin Ancient Village, and share a surprise birthday party we planned for our parents. Stay tuned.